Many of us have that friend who always appears unshakably confident, fitting the mold of what modern society deems as self-assured. They move with an air of certainty, as if this trait were naturally ingrained in them from birth. However, when we delve into the depths of Stoic philosophy, we encounter a nuanced and profound understanding of confidence. What do the Stoics consider to be true confidence? Let's unravel this together in today's video. Confidence, a term so frequently thrown around, has roots that delve deep into our psyche. It's not a mere veneer we put on for show. Rather, it's intrinsic to our being. And if there's a group that truly grasped the essence of confidence, their approach to confidence was also deeply interconnected with their understanding of the cosmos. They believed that everything is interwoven in a predetermined order, a concept known as fate. This understanding, instead of leading to resignation, fueled their confidence. If everything is preordained, then our role is not to resist, but to understand and work in harmony with this natural order. For the Stoics, confidence wasn't about exuding charisma or displaying dominance. It was a quiet assurance rooted in the understanding of oneself and the natural order of things. Take, for example, Aurelius, a slave. He later became one of the most renowned Stoic philosophers. Despite facing life's adversities, he held an unwavering belief in his own reasoning abilities. Epictetus didn't allow external circumstances to dictate his internal state. Instead, he derived confidence from within, stemming from an understanding that our reactions, not our situations, define us. Another vivid embodiment of Stoic confidence is Seneca. His life was not without controversy or challenge. He faced exile and was later forced to end his life. Yet his writings reveal a man deeply secure in his beliefs. When confronted with exile, instead of wallowing in despair, Seneca used the time to write and study. He viewed every challenge as an opportunity for reflection and growth. Seneca's letters to his friend Lucilius serve as a testament to this. In these letters, he explored the impermanence of life, the folly of chasing fame, and the importance of self-awareness. Each letter, in its own way, became a lesson on how to live with confidence amidst uncertainty. You might wonder, how did the Stoics achieve such unwavering confidence? Well, they began by understanding that confidence is not about having all the answers, but rather about being okay with not knowing. It's about recognizing that life, with all its unpredictability, is beyond our control. What remains within our control, however, is our response to it. In their quest for understanding confidence, the Stoics also frequently contemplated. It may seem counterintuitive, but this memento mori, a reflection on mortality, fortified their confidence. By regularly reminding themselves of the fleeting nature of life, they became more courageous, making the most of each. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, faced wars, plagues, and personal losses. Yet his personal notes, which we now know as meditations, offer a glimpse into the mind of a person who, despite the tumultuous world around him, remained composed and confident. Seneca wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." As most of you already know, the Stoics held nature in high regard. They saw nature as a teacher, offering lessons in resilience, growth, and change. Trees, for instance, stand tall not because they actively resist the wind, but because they bend and sway with it, demonstrating flexibility, and such observations served as metaphors from which Stoics derived their brand of confidence. Emulating this Stoic confidence requires us to shift our perspective. Instead of viewing confidence as a trait that some possess and others lack, we should see it as a muscle. Like any muscle, it requires consistent practice and reflection. The Stoics achieved this through daily journaling, meditation, and engagement in Socratic dialogue. Another lesson from the Stoics is the avoidance of external validation. While society often equates confidence with accolades and achievements, Stoics believed in internal validation. They understood that the search for external praise is endless and often leads to dissatisfaction. For Stoics, confidence came from living in accordance with nature and their own principles. Chrysippus, Another pillar of Stoicism serves as a case in point. As the head of the Stoic school in Athens, he emphasized logic and ethics, urging students to derive confidence from knowledge and virtue rather than public. In doing so, he laid down the foundation for a genuine and enduring confidence. K, a younger and prominent Stoic, frequently donned mismatched tunics in Rome, a city where fashion served as a reflection of social status. When questioned about his unconventional attire, he explained that he aimed to challenge societal norms and test his own capacity for embarrassment through deliberate actions. By steadfastly adhering to his beliefs regardless of external judgments, he sought to fortify his confidence. Stoic confidence also entailed embracing vulnerability. Acknowledging and accepting one's imperfections became a testament to genuine confidence. While perfection might elude us, our authenticity in pursuing our goals remains unwavering. Another crucial aspect for the Stoics was their attitude toward failure. They did not perceive failure as a reflection of their self-worth. Rather, it was an opportunity for growth. Setbacks and challenges were considered natural parts of human existence, offering valuable lessons. For instance, when Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, faced shipwreck and lost everything, he didn't despair. Instead, he viewed it as a fresh beginning, famously stating, "Fortune has taken away my possessions, but she has given me Zeno." This incident led him to delve into philosophy, birthing the essence of Stoicism. Confidence, according to the Stoics, also involved endurance. Just as athletes train their bodies to withstand physical challenges, Stoics honed their minds to endure emotional and psychological triumphs. They practiced mental exercises known as premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils by reflecting on potential negative events, not to become pessimistic, but to prepare the mind, inuring it against the shock. The Stoics believed that by anticipating potential setbacks, they could face any adversity with calmness and confidence. Digging deeper, Stoic writings frequently emphasize the impermanence of life, the idea that everything is in a state of flux. Understanding and accepting this impermanence was seen as a source of confidence. Why? Because when one internalizes the transient nature of all things, including one's own life, one can focus on the present, on actions aligned with virtue, and on responding to life's challenges with equanimity. Now, on the community front, the Stoics also derived confidence from their community. They believed in the concept of cosmopolitanism, that all humans are citizens of the world. This interconnectedness meant that they weren't alone in their pursuits. They drew strength from the collective wisdom of humanity, leaning on the experiences of those who came before and those who walked alongside them. In this, they found a collective shared confidence, knowing that while the journey was individual, the path was well-trodden. So, how confident are you? Imagine for a moment that you're sitting with Stoic philosophers at the Agora. They loved posing reflective questions. Here are 3 questions the Stoics might have asked themselves to gauge their confidence. Do I derive my self-worth from within or from external validations? Can I comfortably face uncertainty, knowing I can't control everything but can control my response? Do I see challenges as obstacles or opportunities for growth? Remember, the beauty of Stoic philosophy lies in sparking thought-provoking conversations. I'm curious to hear your takeaways from our chat today. Drop a comment below, sharing what resonated with you the most. And hey, if you found this enlightening, feel free to spread the wisdom by giving it a like and sharing with your friends. Let's keep this dialogue going.